Good afternoon to you from the Storm Alert Weather Center. This is Chief Forecaster Daniel Wilson. The Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma, a little while ago upgraded the severe chances of weather for tomorrow here in most of Kentucky to an enhanced risk. The enhanced risk does include all of the Lake Cumberland area up through areas such as Bowling Green, the Nashville metro area, just around the Cincinnati region, all in an enhanced risk of severe weather for tomorrow. This is an upgrade from what they had earlier this morning. It's kind of something we've been following. In fact, we were the first to mention the threat of severe weather for Sunday. We mentioned that several days ago. And now it's beginning to unfold. The Storm Prediction Center again has indicated an enhanced risk of severe weather tomorrow here in most of large part of Kentucky. Looking at some of the other information that we have concerning tomorrow's event, if you look at the risk of tornadoes, the risk is not that great. About a 5% in the state. That stretches from Louisville down to Bowling Green, back toward Murray and Hopkinsville over in western Kentucky. Do not pay attention specifically to lines or to colors. Even though Russell, part of Adair, or all of Adair, Casey, Russell, Cumberland County, some are in part of it, you just as well to say that most all of the Lake Cumberland area would be in a 5% risk for tornadoes tomorrow. I think the tornado threat is pretty low at this point, even to the point of 5%. I believe that would be consistent with the data that we're seeing, and doesn't mean that we'll not have one, but I think the main concern is the hail and the damaging wind. And those are the areas in the hatch marks that they're showing the indications of hail, destructive winds, and pretty much a rough time tomorrow. Now, when we mention the wind concerns, right here is the area that they're saying that is most likely to receive destructive winds, and we're right in the middle of that. You can see from the bright reds that stretches from just south of Columbus, Ohio, down I-75, includes the Lexington and the Cincinnati metro area, E-Town, Bowling Green, and as far to the southwest as Nashville. So tomorrow we're going to declare probably later on this evening as we watch the data come in, probably go ahead and declare tomorrow an official severe weather day across Kentucky. And we'll be monitoring the weather situation, and we'll keep you informed as we go along. One of the things I want to talk about that we've not mentioned for a while, and that is the tornado alert device that we have. And you can see now it says no threats. There's nothing going on at this point. This is a demonstration model, and some people have inquired about this. I do not have any in stock at this moment, but in the event that severe weather happens, it will alert. And then if it's a tornado risk, you can see the display, tornado risk. And then if there is a tornado, then you'll see that in the display, and the strobe light and the siren will also activate. A lot of people have claimed that it was snake oil and that it wouldn't work, and there's nothing to those. 2 weeks ago Sunday, when we had the hail event, one of the users in Pulaski County got a warning 10 minutes before the Weather Service activated. And we've seen this happen over and over and over with tornado alert users. So you can find those on Amazon. We're going to try to get some. Thing is, I have to buy several of them at a time, being an official dealer. But the number that I've sold, I can't justify keeping, $700 or $800 tied up when people don't want them or they don't buy them. We have sold several, but if the need comes out there, then we will maybe try to order some. But again, the main concern for tomorrow is the threat of damaging winds, and you can see the area highlighted by the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma. This is a high-end weather event that's expected to move through tomorrow afternoon and evening. We will see a transition from the storms that'll be there in the morning. Then we will expect some clearing and the sun to come out, temperatures warm up. That's going to set the stage for these severe thunderstorms and the possibility of tornadoes. The Storm Prediction Center says very likely we are in an enhanced risk. All the area is for tomorrow. And the tornado threat, as we mentioned a moment ago, is not that great, but it's still out there. Tomorrow you should be weather aware. Chances for hail cover most of the state, all except areas from Jackson, like over around Pikeville, Middlesboro. Not a big risk for hail tomorrow, but the main concern is the wind, and that's going to be right in the middle of our coverage area here in the Lake Cumberland, Green River, Russell, and surrounding counties. So very important that you share this information and get the word out. Tomorrow will be declared a severe weather day here in Kentucky, and we will probably go ahead and declare that and put some graphics up to show that between now and in the morning. So keep it right here on the Storm Alert Center for the latest weather information. We're going to be here and update throughout the afternoon and the evening if things change, and we'll have live severe weather coverage for you tomorrow afternoon. I will tell you now, it's best to have a place to put your automobiles if you don't want them beat with hail, because things do not look good for us tomorrow in the way of weather, and everybody needs to be heads up. We'll have more on this as we go into tomorrow morning. Probably have a briefing tomorrow morning around 9 or 10 o'clock or 8:30 or 9, somewhere like that, before church, so you can kind of plan your afternoon. My advice would be to plan for severe weather. Make sure you have ways to get warnings and to monitor and follow the Storm Alert Weather Center, your official weather authority in the Lake Cumberland, Green River area.